And really, I've just done it since COVID, so everyone knows. You'll see here, basically, Melbourne has completely underperformed everywhere, and this is only till the start of 2025, which is, it's gone up a little bit. It's probably at about the 11 or 12 mark since this actual graph was done from the ABC News from CoreLogic. So it's only done, about 10 to 12% probably in that time period. Pretty incredible considering it's one of the best performing suburbs areas long term. But you can see Perth, Adelaide, and Brisbane right up over everything else. Then you can see, obviously, you got ACT, Hobart, Sydney, and Darwin all sort of lagging in between that as well, sort of more towards Melbourne. So that's kind of what's happened with Melbourne. It's lagged completely. To give everyone some clarity on that as well, like Melbourne really itself too, it's really done nothing since kind of like 2017, 2018. Like it kind of peaked then and it was kind of flat right through to about 2021. So it's only kind of done that's in 7 years, 10 to 12% as an aggregated, median there. So, it's done literally nothing. But look, if we go then to other cities as well, just with how cheap Melbourne is too, you'll see here that basically Melbourne really, it's lagging basically everywhere. So, you can see its average long term there. I'd say Brisbane, Adelaide, and Perth. Look, it says here, and this is basically just for, your house prices or home prices there. So it probably averages around, 20 to 30% there. But if you take it to detached houses, I'm telling you, it's somewhere between 40 and 80. It's a lot higher than that because what they're doing is they're bringing in all these other things that just, I think, are completely irrelevant. Sydney, it's generally only about, 20 to 25% cheaper than that as a long-term average. In should I say more ancient times, it was a lot less than that. So, Sydney, it's more than 40% cheaper than it's cheaper than Sydney, and that ratio is ridiculous. So anyway, that's where we're kind of at with Melbourne in relation to other cities. However, it's actually our best long-term performer. So what I've done here is, again, I've showed you the Aussie Home Loans 25-year report. I like showing this because it's between 1993 and 2018. It's not when you had a 0.1% interest rate, which you may not get for another, I don't even know, you may never get that again. You probably will at some point, but not for a number of years. But anyway, this is what Melbourne's done. It's clearly our best performer, followed closely by Sydney. No doubting that at all about that. Look, it's such a good city to buy, and it's very, very, consistent performing as well. And I'll show you that also in this next graph. This is the CoreLogic 30-year report, if anyone wants to search it up. I don't know if they actually have it online anymore after changing to Catality, which is the former CoreLogic, should I say. But it's our most consistent performer here as well. So, look how consistent kind of that is going up. Sure, it has minor corrections and then returns the favor, should I say, and then increases again. It does that. Don't get me wrong. But to give you an idea, if you wanted to know where it were today and you were to do this out to 2025, it would be probably where the comma is just after the S in the houses. That's where it would be at 2025. So it's really done very little since the end of the 2017 boom. Melbourne, and it is literally our most consistent performing city by quite some way. So, very, very good for that. I can't see, how you're going too wrong buying there because it's just, done so well.